degree F, and 17 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit, in July. 34. According to Environment and Climate Change Canada, Yellowknife has the sunniest summer in the country, averaging 1,034 hours from June to August. 36. The lowest temperature ever recorded in Yellowknife was 51.2 degrees C, 60.2 degree F, on 31 January 1947, and the highest was 32.6 degrees Celsius, 90.7 degrees Fahrenheit, on the 2nd of August 2021. 34. Yellowknife averages 2,256.5 hours of bright sunshine per year, or 43.5% of possible daylight hours, ranging from a low of 15.4% in December to a high of 63.0% in June. 34. Due to its warm summer temperatures, Yellowknife is well below the Arctic tree line, in stark contrast to areas farther east in Canada on similar parallels. In 2014, Environment Canada ranked Yellowknife as having the coldest winter and longest snow cover season of any city in Canada, while also experiencing the sunniest spring and summer of any city in Canada. 37. Climate data for Yellowknife. Yellowknife Airport, WMOID, 71,936. Coordinates 62 degree 2746 and 114 degree 2625 W. Elevation, 205.7 m, 675 feet, 1981, 2010 normals. Extremes 1942 present month Jufeg Marapalamajan Julax Voktnov Disier record high humidex 2.96.18.225.035.434.327.218.16.31.635.4 record high degree C, degree F, 3.4. 38.1, 6.2. 43.2, 9.3, 48.7, 20.4, 68.7, 26.3, 79.3, 31.1, 88.0, 32.5, 90.5, 32.6, 90.7, 26.
Yes. We have to stop this because it takes half an hour to read this. You have to stop the video if you like to read the numbers, because it takes the computer voice like half an hour to read it. So let's read page by page from here.
Heavy ice fog can develop on the coldest winter mornings cityscape. Downtown Yellowknife is home to most of the city's commercial activity. Yellowknife, like most other urban centers, has distinct commercial, industrial, and residential areas. Frame Lake, Nip.
Yes, small break. They're cutting the grass outside and making a lot of noise, so let's close. Let's close the doors and windows. But they are finished making noise like 3 p.m. Yes, let's just continue. That's best I close my doors and windows because I do this many hours the whole day now. Now it's 10 a.m. and sometime I do this to like 10 p.m. is I need to drink a little bit. Is I have to check my cell phone. Yes. No, I'm getting a SMS text message every day from my bank with how much on my bank account. So I got this 1,000 Danish kroner, $130. That's from my YouTube money yesterday. I can see it's on this bank account. I will have to pay my bills Friday. Today is Wednesday, so we just have to wait 2 days, tomorrow and Friday.
Heavy ice fog can develop on the coldest winter morning's cityscape. Downtown Yellowknife is home to most of the city's commercial activity. Yellowknife, like most other urban centers, has distinct commercial, industrial, and residential areas. Frame Lake, Niven Lake, Range Lake, and Old Town are their residential sectors, with some of the population living in high-rises in the downtown core. Niven Lake is the only area under active development and expansion. 45. Downtown Yellowknife is home to most of the city's commercial activity, though some retail does exist in Range Lake. Industrial activity is limited to the Cam Lake and Airport subdivisions. 46. Houseboats. Jolliffe Island sits in Yellowknife Bay and is public land under the jurisdiction of the city of Yellowknife after a land purchase when Imperial Oil vacated the site. 47. The island is surrounded by a community of houseboats, where people have been living off-grid since 1978. 48. Their relationship with the city is complex and often strained, as houseboats are popular with sightseers, but at the same time their residents live outside of the city's tax jurisdiction while still using city services, leading to lawsuits and tensions with the city of Yellowknife. 49. Government. Yellowknife City Hall. Yellowknife has a municipal government system and is governed by the Yellowknife City Council, which consists of an elected mayor and 8 councillors. 50. The government of the Northwest Territories delegates powers to the municipality through legislative acts and regulations. Council meetings are held in the council chambers at City Hall on the 2nd and 4th Monday of each month, and are open to the public. Municipal elections are held every 3 years. 51. The current mayor of Yellowknife is Rebecca Orty, who succeeded Mark Hake in 2018. 52. Orty was elected 16 October 2018 and was sworn in 5 November. 3. Yellowknife is represented in the territorial government by 7 of the 19 members of Legislative Assembly of the Northwest Territories. These members, referred to as LAS, are elected every 4 years and sit in the Northwest Territories Legislative Building, located in Yellowknife. The MLAs elect the Speaker of the House as well as 6 cabinet ministers and a premier, which forms the Executive Council of the Northwest Territories, also known as the Cabinet. 53. In addition, a commissioner is appointed by the federal government to fulfill a similar role to that of the lieutenant governor. 54. The Northwest Territories is one of only 2 federal, provincial or territorial jurisdictions in Canada that operate under a consensus system of government. 53. The Northwest Territories is in the federal electoral riding of the Northwest Territories and has 1 member of Parliament, Michael McLeod, and 1 senator, Margaret Dawn Anderson. 55. 56. Yellowknife is home to 7 of the 19 electoral districts in the Northwest Territories: the Frame Lake, Great Slave, Cam Lake, Range Lake, Yellowknife Center, Yellowknife North and Yellowknife South ridings. 57. Economy. As the largest city in the Northwest Territories, Yellowknife is the hub for mining, industry, transportation, communications, education, health, tourism, commerce, and government activity in the territory. 58. Historically, Yellowknife's economic growth came from gold mining, and later government, however. Because of falling gold prices and increased operating costs, the final gold mine closed in 2004, marking a turning point for Yellowknife's economy. 59. After a downturn in the 1990s during the closure of the gold mines and the downsizing of the government workforce in 1999, Yellowknife's economy has recovered, largely because of the diamond boom. Winking sad smiley. 59. The EKT Diamond Mine, owned and operated by BHP Billiton, sold to Dominion Diamond Corporation in 2013, opened in 1998. 60. A second mine, Diavik Diamond Mine, began production in 2003. 61. Production from the two operating mines in 2004 was 12,618,000 carats, 2,523.6 kilograms. Processing plants at Snap Lake Diamond Mine, located 220 km, 140 mi, northeast of Yellowknife. Yellowknife's economy recovered in the 1990s due to a number of diamond mines located outside the city. 5563.6 pound, valued at over $2.1 billion. This ranked Canada third in world diamond production by value, and sixth by weight. A third mine, the De Beers owned Snap Lake Diamond Mine, received final approval and funding in 2005 and went into production in 2007. 62. De Beers also applied in 2005 for a permit to open the Gakoku Diamond Mine project on the property formerly known as Kennedy Lake. The mine was officially opened on the 20th of September, 2016, and began commercial production in March 2017. 63. As well, growth and expansion in natural gas development and exploration sectors has contributed to this growth. Economic growth in the Northwest Territories was 10.6% in 2003. 64. The Department of National Defense building in Yellowknife. The federal government is among the largest employers in Yellowknife. The major employers in Yellowknife include the territorial government, the federal government, Diavik Diamond Mines, Dominion Diamonds, De Beers Canada, First Air, Northwest Hell, RTL Robinson Trucking and the City of Yellowknife. Government employment accounts for 7,644 jobs, a larger percentage of those in Yellowknife. 65. During winter, the Tibet to Contoito Winter Road is opened for semi-trailer truck traffic to take supplies from Yellowknife north to various mines located in the Northwest Territories and Nunavut. This ice road is usually open from the end of January through late March or early April, and Yellowknife becomes the dispatch point for the large number of truck drivers that come north to drive on the ice roads. During the 2007 ice road season, several drivers were featured on the History Channel TV series Ice Road Truckers. Tourism is the largest renewable industry in the NWT, and Yellowknife is the main entry point for visitors. Many tourists come to experience the northern climate and traditional lifestyle, as well as to see the aurora. In 2004-2005, visitors to the territory spent $100.5 million. 51. Aurora Borealis over Yellowknife. The city of Yellowknife raises 50% of its operating revenue through property taxation. Both Yellowknife Education District No. 1 and Yellowknife Catholic School Board also raise a portion of their operating revenue through property taxation. Property taxes in Yellowknife are calculated through property assessment and the municipal and education mill rates. Mill rates in 2005 were 13.84, residential, and 19.87, commercial. 51. Canadian North, a regional airline, was headquartered in Yellowknife, 66, in the Northwest Tower in downtown. The airline announced that when its lease was to expire in the end of August 2013, the airline will vacate the office and move it and 20 employees out of Yellowknife. 67. The airline is now headquartered in Calgary. 68. Former regional mines. Yellowknife was originally established as a supply center for numerous gold mines operating in the region in the late 1930s and early 1940s. The following is a list of the major mines, all of which are now closed. There were also tungsten, tantalum and uranium mines in the vicinity. Most mines in the Yellowknife area are within the CAM group, a part of the Yellowknife Greenstone Belt. 69. Demolition of the head frame at Con Mine in 2016. The gold mine, just south of the city limits, was in operation from 1938 to 2003. The head frame was the tallest building in NWT until October 2016. Mine years of operation. Minerals mined. Con Mine includes Riken, 1938-2003, Gold Giant Mine 1948-2004, Gold Ptarmigan and Tom Mine 1941-1942, 1985-1997, Gold Negus Mine 1939-1952, Gold Burewash Mine 1935, Gold Thompson Lundmark Mine 1941-1943, 1947-1949, Gold Discovery Mine 1950-1969, Gold Camlaren Mine 1962-1963, 1980-1981, Gold Bowlew Mine 1947-1948, Gold Outpost Island Mine 1941-1942, 1951-1952, Gold, Copper, Tungsten Ruth Mine 1942, 1959, Gold Rock Mine 1957. 1959 Uranium references Sat Smiley 70, 71, 72. Infrastructure. Emergency services. Headquarters for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP. G Division Ho provide policing in Yellowknife. Policing in Yellowknife is provided by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP. Yellowknife is the headquarters for G Division, and houses more than 30 officers. The City of Yellowknife Municipal Enforcement Division, MED, is responsible for municipal bylaw infractions and traffic infractions, within city limits. The Yellowknife Fire Department handles the city's fire, ambulance, rescue, and hazardous materials responses. 73. A point of debate in recent years has been the implementation of 911 services in Yellowknife. Currently one may now dial 911, 74, through a partnership with 5 other Northwest Territories communities. The cost of installation is currently estimated at around $1 million a year. There have been a number of incidents where emergency services have been either misdirected or improperly dispatched. 75. Health services are provided through the local Stanton Territorial Hospital. The Yellowknife Primary Care Center has a broad range of practitioners including physicians, nurse practitioners, nurses, counselors, dietitians and more. Services provided at the Yellowknife Primary Care Center include mental health, diabetes education, diagnostic imaging, psychiatry and some home care services. 76. Utilities and services. Communications. Yellowknife's telephone services were established in 1947 by the independent Yellowknife Telephone Company, owned by investors mostly within the community. The system was sold at the end of 1963 to Canadian National Telecommunications, now Northwestern.